project using Vex Robotics components, and it's called the elevator. Basically, it has to reach 3 floors consistently and repeatably. To start this program, we navigate to the program folder, click on the elevator program, and hit run. Then it'll calibrate to see what space, where it is in space, and from now on we can press these 3 buttons to go to whichever floor we want. So for example, if we were to press floor number 3, it would head to floor number 3. If we were to press floor number 2, it would head to floor number 2. And as you can see, every floor it goes to, the LED lights up. And then if we want to head to floor number 1, we can head to floor number 1. If we were to press the same button again, the screen would show that you are already on this floor. The components in this build consist of a battery to power everything, the brain, which handles all the code. It uses block code to manage all the components. Then we have a motor over here. The motor is connected to a pulley, which is connected to a string, which pulls up the elevator up and down. And also, we have the 3 buttons, which manage what floor you go to.
So our code isn't too complex. When the elevator first starts the program, this essentially, the calibrated variable like checks if the elevator is in motion, and if it is, then it doesn't let any other motion mess with it, so it doesn't, mess up the flow of the elevator. So, and then it also checks if the limit switch on the elevator is pressed on the first floor, and if it's not, then it returns the elevator back to the first floor and sets the floor to 1 and sets all the values to their basic numbers. So if it was previously on a number when it was shut off, then it will not interfere with the program. And then every time a button is clicked, it goes through this process. It checks each floor. So if the calibrated equals 0, which means it's in motion, then it does not move and tells you to wait until the elevator is not in motion. And then it checks which floor you're in. And if you're already, this is bumper 1, then if you're in floor 1 already, then it says you're already on the floor and does not move. But if you're on floor 2, then it does this. It turns on the LED, the correct LED, makes the motor spin, which moves the floor. And then if you're on floor 3, which is the else, then it does the same thing but for that floor. And then after the floor has been set, then it sets the value to 1, which is the floor you're on now, and then turns LEDs off. And then it does this. The code is essentially the same for each floor. It's just modified for the correct floor. So on this one, when you're on the first floor, then it will spin up 2 times to get to the 3rd floor. But here, if you're on the first floor, then it doesn't even move. Or here, if you're on the 2nd floor, or if you're going to the 2nd floor and you're already on the 1st, then it only spins once up. Oops. And there's one more code that basically every time the code reaches the end of the screen, then it deletes all the code, it deletes all the messages, and then starts the messages from the top again, as to not clutter up the screen, so you can actually read the rest of the messages. And that's the whole code.